Exactly.
In this old eastern region.
Exactly. Any Janjaweed, any terrorist will be crossed in the whole eastern Nigeria.
To make sure that our bushes are free from
exactly
kidnappers.
Exactly. We don't want to see 500 children kidnapped.
Killings of any kind
has ended. The game is over.
In old eastern region.
The game is over. We don't make mouths.
We make sure
under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the game is over.
Killings or whatever you might call it.
Let them come.
We don't want it again. We don't want it again in our life.
Let them come. Let them come. This is Security Eastern Security Network, Anambra branch. Remember, what we are seeing now, we are having badge 2, badge 3, badge 4, badge 5, badge 6, badge 7, badge 8, badge 9, badge 10. And then after this, we will see no more raping of our women. No more raping of our women. No more butchering our women. And I do not need to tell you how they have ordered them to leave.
Adequate security for all the old eastern zone.
Our security is not anywhere in the city. Don't see them anywhere in the city.
In Anambra State.
The crime is not happening in the city.
Make sure that there is good atmosphere, security for people, to make sure that our women are free to farm in our land. To make sure there will be no more rape, there will be no more killings in this old eastern region. This is security network.
If the so-called security, if the so-called Nigeria security are anything to even write about or anything to talk about, they should focus on going to the northern Nigeria, where children, innocent children, are being kidnapped in the presence of the president of Nigeria. If anybody want to do anything in Nigeria and on security wise, they should focus on northern Nigeria, Katsina State, where the president landed in Katsina and he was welcomed by kidnapping 600 children. We don't want to experience that in the eastern Nigeria. Never. We will not wait until our children are being abducted in thousands before this will begin to happen. And somebody who said the security agent went to Ebonyi State, like somebody commented, Nigeria security forces went to Ebonyi State and in process they killed people. I have not confirmed that news. Somebody is just commenting it. But what we are saying is this: if any security agent invade our land in eastern Nigeria, instead of going to the north, where the terrorists are on rampage, kidnapping 600 children to welcome the president, the commander-in-chief of armed forces in Katsina State. You see, that particular security unit of Nigeria terrorist group will have us to contend with. The place you go to kill people in Ebonyi State under the order of the governor, they are innocent. They know nothing. You go to innocent people and kill them. But remember, we are calling on people in Ebonyi State. If you know you are in Ebonyi State and you are in a place where allegedly the military or the terrorist in military uniform has invented, please, we need a proof. This is not about coming on social media to talk. We are not interested in fake news anymore. Biafra agitation has gone beyond that. What we are after now, we are after fact. Fact. And I must caution people. I have come across a video where somebody was making a report that the Eastern governors have written Abuja demanding military to crush the Eastern security network. I don't believe that. Stop spreading that news. I have searched everywhere to see that particular news. I have not come across it. All our intelligence gathering network, nobody has been able to come up with something to, to substantiate that claim. So I am calling on you this evening to stop spreading that video. That video where somebody was telling and talking about the Eastern governors writing letter to Abuja to demand military to crush the Eastern security network is a fake news. And it will continue to be a fake news until we see a substantiate, that we see a very good evidence that the governors have actually written to Abuja. But for now, I am asking you that have shared the video and you that will probably see the video and share it to desist from sharing that video, because I don't believe that that video is coming from one of us. It is only a tool to instigate the governors against us. Stop sharing that video. Those of you who have shared the video to me, I didn't want to respond. I didn't want to comment. I want to make my comment public. I repeat, I am yet to see where it has been reported in the news that the Governors Forum, Eastern Governors Forum, or Southeast or South or whatever Governors Forum has written to Abuja and demand military to crush the Eastern security network. I have not come across that. That is not to say that they are not going to do that, or they are not capable of doing that, or they don't have the intention of doing it, but they have not done. There is no confirmation that they have done something like that. Do not join hand with those who never meant well. Please ignore it. But when we can confirm that the governors have done something like that, we will make it public and we'll make it rain on them. For now, they have not done it. I have not seen a confirmation, a factual evidence that they have done something like that. So for that reason, I am asking you this evening, desist from sharing a particular audio video that have been spreading, that people have shared, that is going viral, about governors writing to the people in the northern or in Abuja demanding security, demanding military to crush the Eastern security network. That has not happened. You must stop sharing that kind of propaganda. Having said that, let me continue from where I stopped. Nigeria is no longer safe. And every reasonable human being from old Eastern Nigeria must embrace the Eastern region security network. I do not want to, in as much as it burned my heart, I do not want to comment on Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, the stupid, sellout, inconsequential, ignoramus, nincompoop Ohaneze youth. And Ohaneze youth today, if you think you are going to be the stumbling block to the majority of Ndi Igbo, we are going to blow you like a chaff. How many are you? You can't stand in front between the security of people in the eastern Nigeria. You are too small. You are too small to stand between the life of the people of the eastern Nigeria. And these boys that you are going about writing articles in news media because you can pay somebody to write something rubbish about the eastern security network that you cannot support what you don't have knowledge about. Must you have knowledge? Must you have knowledge before you support the security network that have come to protect the life and property of our women and children that all of you combined together have failed to even think about? Must you have knowledge about what the security is all about before you support it? I am speaking now, and this is a warning. Don't stand in front of the people. This Eastern Security Network is a resolution of the people. A resolution of the people, which you have choose not to be part of. You chose not to be part of the people. And you cannot expect the people to come to you. How many are you in Ohaneze? How many are you in Ohaneze youth? How many? Corrupt, nincompoop, stupid, ignoramus, inconsequential youth that make up Ohaneze Ndi Igbo. How many are you? Ohaneze now, the real Ohaneze Ndi Igbo now has become the IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Ohaneze Ndi Igbo we know today is in command, in one command, under one command. You have to first of all define what is Ohaneze. Ohaneze Ndi Igbo is not a political organization put together. It's not politicians put together. Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, the real definition of Ohaneze Ndi Igbo is what IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represent. Anything outside this is fake. It is only Okafa Nebu Wankita. Okafa Nebu Wankita. That is what Ohaneze youth has become. Because as far as we are concerned, you are irrelevant. You can't speak for the Igbos. You have lost your relevancy. You have lost everything, integrity, everything you've lost. You don't have control about. You don't speak for the Igbos. You don't even speak. This has gone beyond Igbo. You sit in your small circle of criminals, circle of looters, circle of ignoramus, circle of nincompoop. The thing we are doing has gone beyond Igbo. This is no longer Igbo affair. In case if you don't know about it, it is no longer Igbo affair. This has become old Eastern region. It has gone beyond Igbo affair. You are picking on your stupid small circle and you say, we don't want to be part of this because we were not briefed. We were not consulted. Who the hell is going to consult you? You criminals? Murderers? You stand with your wretched looking, you hungry. I don't, let me not just use a derogatory word too much. I read an article where Ohanese youth who are hungry people say we are not consulted. Who do you think you are that somebody should consult you for the security of our people in Eastern Nigeria? Who is Ohanese? My people, I have come this evening to tell you Ohanese is inconsequential as far as IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, the Eastern Security Network is concerned. Ohanese, they are nincompoop. They are nobody. Because from all ramification, Ohanese is a sellout. And it is time we give them, we put them where they belong. And let me make it very clear again. You see those young men who parade themselves as Ohanese youth. If you are part of their family, if you know them and they come from your family, it is time you hold them. Call them to order because it is time for action. We are not going to tolerate anybody, any nonsense. If you are being used as a tool for the Fulanis and terrorists to continue to penetrate our people, my brother, ayejirigi mengwongwo.
Launched by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme leader of IPOB worldwide. They are on patrol. We are patrolling all the farms and bushes to make sure there is no kidnapping, no raping, that our land will be free from any crime.
This security network, their job is to secure the forest. Their job is to secure the forest in the entire eastern region. They don't have business with you. The only thing they need from you is your support. Anywhere you hear women are being raped, my brother, my sister, raise alarm. We will be there. Anywhere you hear that they have started butchering people anywhere in the eastern Nigeria, my brother, raise alarm. We will be there. And of course, we know that even hearing the name, the terrorists are packing. They are packing and they are leaving. What did I say? They are packing and they are leaving. A lot of you do not know what happened during the COVID-19, during the lockdown. Do you know what happened? Let me show you something. During the COVID-19, they came and invaded the southern Nigeria. Do you know what they did? Do you know what they did? They invaded southern Nigeria. You know, a lot of people were arrested in Kebbi State. And do you know how they found arms on those that were arrested in Kebbi State. The arms were hidden inside foodstuff. I do not need to play the video, but of course, if some of you want me to play the video, I can go ahead, because our own is practical. They arrested these people, and the arms and ammunition were hidden inside foodstuff. Do you know what happened? Do you still remember how they were, how we stopped some people from entering southern Nigeria during the lockdown? Do you still remember that? Let me play the video, because I don't believe in talking. First of all, I will finish playing this video. After that, I will bring the video of how they intercepted some Fulani terrorists in Kebbi State. Let us listen to this first. Now, that is the end. Let us see how they intercepted these terrorists in Kebbi State. For those of you who didn't watch the video, our own is practical. Practical. Fact and figures. We do evidence-based fact and figures. Somebody said Ohaneze is, disclaiming the news, calling it false. They better do. It is not only disclaiming the news and calling it false. If they have come to say they didn't say it, that it is false, the only thing we want to hear is that they throw their weight in support of Eastern Security Network. The Afenifere leaders has made their stand in support of the IPOB and in support of the Eastern Security Network. If Ohanese youth think that who are they? We are just telling them this is not IPOB is IPOB did not say Biafra say they shouldn't even dare. If you are part of them, if you know their family, and if some of them are from your family, call them now, warn them. 48 hours. We are not going to joke with the security of life and property of especially our women and children. We don't want to joke with that. We are going to cry out blood for that. Let them desist from any comment that will be against this Eastern Security Network. If you know, for those of you who know them, if they are from your family, call them now to order. It is not enough. They just debunk it. Somebody will not just go and write something like that without approval of our Ohanese youth. It is when it has backfired, they are coming out to debunk it. We don't want to see debunking. Let them just keep quiet and never speak at all about this security outfit. We are not going to joke about it. Now I want you to watch this. In case you do not know what you are watching, for those of you who do not know what you are watching now is they have intercepted some ammunition and arms in Kebbi State. And how did these people intercepted this ammunition? They intercepted them in the foodstuff. Do you know how many arms and ammunition the terrorists has imported to the southern Nigeria during the COVID-19 lockdown? We told you. This is exactly the modus operandi what they use to import these arms, and they were waiting for the time to unleash mayhem in southern Nigeria. They have rolled out more than 1 million men. Let me say it very clear. Eastern Security Network, we are why I'm playing this video is because if this happened in southern Nigeria, nobody will search the consignment. Nobody will search the rice. During the lockdown, we saw them. We saw them, we saw them invading southern Nigeria in lorries and trucks. No security agent offloaded the rice. No for security agent offloaded those foodstuff to know whether what they were conveying were actually foodstuff or not. And we know where the armory of these Fulanis are in Akwa Ibom State. Let them don't think that we don't know.
Sixty-three. 65.
Secondly, I don't know whether we should separate their so to me, them. We separate them. These ones are
the one that is wrapped. One that
we please. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that? That was exactly how they concealed all these ammunitions and arms into the southern Nigeria during the lockdown. Have you asked yourself a question? But you know what? We know where they keep them. We know where they are, being sheltered by the military, the police, and all the security agencies in the southern Nigeria. We know where the armories of the Fulanis and terrorists in the southern Nigeria are. Now, let me show you this.
And rescue her son. The 13-year-old is believed to be among hundreds of boys abducted on Friday when gunmen on Nigeria is pleading with the government to help find and rescue. Nigeria is pleading with the government to help find and rescue her son. The 13-year-old is believed to be among hundreds of boys abducted on Friday when gunmen on motorbikes raided their school. Some of the students have been found safe, but more than 300, we believe, are still missing.
This government is just as they say they are. We want them to rescue our children because they have the capacity to do so, but their actions are slow because it is not their children that are involved in the incident.
David McKenzie in Johannesburg. David, hi. You've been obviously monitoring the story. What's the latest? What can you tell us?
Well, that's right, what you say, Robin, that there have been kidnappers or some of these gunmen getting hold of teachers of the school, this boys' school in northwest Nigeria, in the last few hours. It's unclear what demands they've made, if any, but it does indicate that there could be a ransom demand situation here. One thing they did ask for, according to that source, was for the government to take helicopters out of the region. Earlier, government officials said they had located the kidnappers by helicopter in this relatively remote part of northwest Nigeria, and harrowing searching of these young boys, several of them who've managed to escape over the last day or so, saying they had to come from that remote area, were terrified and getting away from the gunmen. Also, the chaos of that attack on Friday, many children were able to get out. It's unclear exactly how many are still in the hands of those gunmen and exactly who they are. There is an increasing level of insecurity in the Northwest and kidnapping for ransom. And so there would be dual processes going on. One would be the security agents trying to get at those kidnappers, and I'm sure at this point more comprehensive discussions are possibly getting them released for money. Robin?
You see?
Nigeria.
Did you see that? Remember that yesterday, the governor of Katsina State also came to say they are in contact with the kidnappers. All lies. The military say they know the bandit. All lies. And I told you, the only thing we are going to, because we know we have more intelligent gathering report than the entire Nigeria combined. We told you to wait until when the Boko Haram will give their, when the Boko Haram will give the statement. That is the only statement we are going to go by. We told you. Do you know what happened? Boko Haram give statement. Let me show you. Boko Haram claim responsibility. Boko Haram claim responsibility of this. One moment. One moment. Boko Haram claims responsibility, Boko Haram claims kidnapping of hundreds of Nigeria students. Because nobody know the exact number they are, so they have to say hundreds. An audio message from a man identifying himself as the leader of Nigeria Boko Haram has claimed that the armed group was responsible for the abduction of hundreds of students from an all-boys school in the northwestern state of Katsina. The number of missing students remain unclear. Military spokesman General John Enenche, a liar, told Channel Television on Monday, which I played yesterday, that 333 people, government is complicit in this crime. Government sponsors the terrorists. They want to collect the money, especially the state government of Katsina. They are doing the business of kidnapping for ransom. The governor himself is also a kidnapper. This man called Masari or whatever he's called of Katsina State, he knows the bandit, the people they call bandit, they are not bandits. They are Boko Haram. And we have always continued, we have tried as much as possible to let these people understand that there is no difference between bandit and there is no between Boko Haram and all that. They are all the same. They are all the same. You people don't want to listen. You people don't want to listen. Just when the man called the governor of that state went to meet the fake president, who is the major sponsor of this terrorist, let me show you. The fake president, who is the major sponsor of this terrorist, when you look at this, you see, abductors of the student have contacted us. Masari tells Buhari it was a lie. A very big fat lie. Did you see that? A very big fat lie. It was a lie. It was a lie. The man claimed that the terrorists have contacted them. It turned out to be a big lie. Let me show you again. Here. It was a big lie. The governor of Katsina State claimed that they are now in contact with the kidnappers. It was a lie. It was a lie. The people that kidnapped the student are Boko Haram, and this man called Masari claimed to be in contact with the bandit. It was a lie. A very big lie. Have you seen now why you cannot trust your government? Did you see that you cannot trust them? You cannot trust them. You cannot trust them. Have you seen it? You can't trust them. You see, abductors of the student have contacted us. Masari tells Buhari. It's a very big lie. Only after a few hours, Boko Haram came to claim responsibility, and they say they have not contacted anybody. Contrary to what Boko Haram say, contrary to what the government are claiming, Boko Haram say they kidnapped hundreds of children. So, and you will wake up, wear your shoes, say, oh, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that. You see, you don't hear one single truth from your military. You don't hear one single truth from your politicians. You don't hear one single truth from your governors. Where you hear the truth is from the terrorist side. Anytime the terrorists come to speak, even if they are lying, you don't have no choice than to believe them. How can a governor come to tell the world that they are now in contact with the kidnappers? When the kidnappers and they claim they are bandits, when other terrorists are taking responsibility, or after the governor has done that, the Boko Haram come to claim responsibility, contrary to the government, contrary to the governor, contrary to the military. Everything is lie. And on that reason, for that note, our men, the Eastern Security Network, they are out and they are in our bushes, in our forest. This kind of kidnapping will never, ever, ever happen until Nigeria divide. It will never happen in Eastern Nigeria until Nigeria dissolution. We have come to stop it ahead of time. The kidnapping of 300, 600, 800 students can never ever happen until Nigeria dissolve. It will not happen in the Eastern Nigeria. And for those who have always, looked for a way to mock Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, shame on you. Shame on you. Those of you who you just realize now, oh, I want to contribute money. Where can I put the money? Oh, please set up the account. Let us have the GoFundMe. Shame on you. Shame on you. You think you think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should have waited for you? He would have used his memory to execute what he has achieved now. He will use his memory or his poo to do it, so that he will convince you. That is why even those some of you who are now saying, "Oh, where can I contribute?" Where were you before? Where were you before, Thomas? Where were you before? And those who will say, scam, we don't know what they are going to come out from, with now, because some of them are still in their small room, cooking up something. Who knows what they are going to bring out after cooking in their witchcraft pot? They are busy cooking up something. Nobody knows what they are going to bring out in this time around, though. They are cooking up something. Before it was a scam. Where is our default? Where is our defense fund? Because of IPOB. You want to bring Fulani money. You want to bring the evil and Janjaweed blood money. I don't think they are interested. I don't think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is even interested in your money. But those who are genuine, and now all of a sudden you have just been delivered, you can contribute to IPOB. Any place, you don't need to start asking somebody, where can I go? Look for the nearest IPOB where you are. Search for, suffer yourself and search. Where the nearest IPOB, where they are, support them. Also, when is Roko, don't come and start. All of you are sending, some of you sending a message. Where can I contribute? I want to contribute. Don't ask me. Go and find any place you are now, this day, that is IPOB. If you don't have IPOB there, form your own. Form your own. Because it also to go. You have SimonEkpa. Yeah, we have seen. We have seen. Do you know how much it takes to feed? Let us start from 50,000 to 100,000 men. Do you know how much? Calculate it. Let's even say 1 naira. 1 naira every day, of which you know is not possible. 1 naira every day to feed 100,000 is 100,000 naira every day. But now, all of a sudden, you have realized the only thing for those of you who are witches and wizards, you know, what we are asking from you is stop attacking our people. Stop attacking those who are contributing, who have sacrificed themselves, everything they have had to just safeguard and fight for your freedom. What do you gain by doing that? What do you gain? What will Uwazirike gain? Waging war against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB after what they have seen. What will people like Asari Kubo gain? What is going to be their gain? Nothing. The only people that will go against this Eastern Security Network are the people that have sworn oath to die serving Fulani. These are the only people. Anybody that goes against this, no, mark his name. He has sworn oath to die for Fulani, and so shall it happen. And for those who don't know me, I have died when I was 3 months old, and I can't die again until I fulfill the promise of God in this struggle, which is seeing Biafra, participating in Biafra, making wonders, participating in making sure there are changes. And those who know me, you know what I mean by that. I died when I was 3 months old. Anybody who knows me knows what I mean by that. Nobody can kill me. A stress message, very, very straight. Those who know me knows that I have died when I was 3 months old, and I can't die again. And if you know that you have been born for this particular time, it is time you come out, because God will continue to torment you until you come out. God will continue to torment you until you come out. And when you come out, let the Biafra spirit burn in you, like as the spirit is burning on all of us. Let the spirit burn more than as it's burning in all of us. Because where you are hiding now, God is looking for you. God knows where you are. Come out now and show your support with your talent, with everything God has given to you. Use it for Biafra. Use it for the freedom of your people. Where you are now enjoying, whether you are in Nigeria, people fought for Nigeria. Azikiwe, Awolowo, and all of them, they fought for Nigeria. If you are somewhere in Europe, people fought for where you are. Do you know why? Nobody in this life have ever made everything right. You can never get everything right. You have to make mistake. And the mistake will prepare you and make you more stronger. You learn from mistake. It is not how many times you fall down. It is how many times you fall and how many times you stand up and keep moving. And for the fact that I did not join this struggle to just come and shout. I joined this struggle. Before joining, I have researched, investigated, and come to understand the only genuine people here in this whole thing is IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A lot of people think, why is this guy? Why do you praise this guy? Did you see this, what is happening now before? No. This is not a praise. What I'm saying is that anybody that have done something, especially when you are reasonable, you have to give accolade. This our brother that is shouting. This our brother that's in America shouting. Oh, yeah, our people need God. Our people need God. Donald Trump is not for Biafra. Who told you that Donald Trump? We are shouting for Donald Trump. Are you talking now? That our brother. I don't want to mention his name because he's a very good guy, but he followed a very wrong way, trying to demoralize the spirit of people. Why would you do that? We know this thing. You need to get people. You need to get guns. How much does gun? I know you are watching me, but you remember I'm not here to insult you. But I'm just telling you, you did a very big mistake. Shouldn't have done that. No matter what, you should believe what you believe in. Believe in it. I believe in the leadership from what I have seen of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And irrespective of how the, okukwenta, for those who don't know okukwenta in Igbo language, no matter what, believe, put your support, financial, physical, and otherwise. If what God give you is the fishers of men, fish men for them. You may not be contributing directly, but come and fish men who will contribute for the cause. Instead of you are neither here nor there. Everything you do is to come to fight. He is doing this, he is doing that. Why do you focus on the people who are fighting for your freedom? Channel your energy to Nigeria. Channel your energy to Fulanis. Channel your energy to the looters and the governors. Leave the IPOB and other people who are genuinely fighting for freedom alone. What do you gain by that? What do you gain by fighting them? Okay, now, why I'm mentioning this, my brother, or making reference to this, my brother's message then, is that I know that something like today will come. Now, I have displayed video. And this is not like a video of, like I told you last time when we rolled out this man, this security man, I said, we are ready. Everything needed to execute, making sure that our land is secured. We are not begging. Now, where is him? He can't talk. Some of you watch the video. Some of you send the video to me. How much is a gun in America? How much is a peso? With 100 euro, you can buy it. With this, you can buy it. Where is him now? You can't see him. You can't see him to come and swallow that thing he said. To say, oh, I didn't know. These are the people who are looking for one thing and the other, trying to know the secret of what is going on. And they are going to sell out. Comment. I am waiting for somebody to send me a video where he is commending what is happening. But you can't see him. You can't see him. Except after watching my video now, which I know he's watching. My brother is going to make a video to, to respond or do something similar. Where is him? You can't see him now. That person, that my brother that was saying, we need 100 euros to buy the gun. You need $100. It is in the street. You can buy it and send to people. Buy. Where is him now? Because what we have to protect our land is not 100 euros. It's not 200. But you can't see them. Because these are the people that all they do is to see how to demoralize. And these are people who rush to go and take oath. They rush to IPOB. Oh, okay, I take oath. I take oath. They say take oath. I take oath. They say do this one. I do this. I do that one. And when they look and look and look for something they are looking for, they couldn't see it. They will now come out and become the Delilah. The Delilah you know in Bible. Where is your power? Samson, what is it that gives you power? Delilah. You have Delilah in men, you have Delilahs in women. And in the struggle of Biafra, you have a lot of Delilahs. What is it that gives you power? I want to see it. And then you say, go and take oath if you want to see what is in my what gives me power. Okay, I will take oath. They take oath. The only thing they are interested in is what gives you power. I want to see it. And when you didn't give it to them, you see them all over social media, going from one platform to another. I was number 4 in command in IPOB. I was number this. I know the secret. I know this. I know that. That guy shouldn't have dead me. Mazenam Dekanu shouldn't have dead me. I know the secret. I was number 4. I was number this. I was number that. Delilahs. Who were only looking for how to cut Samson's hair. So that by the time they are going to catch Samson, Samson will no longer have the power to push the building down. I call them the Delilahs of Biafra. From today, anywhere you see anybody who falls into the category of what I have just said, address them as the Delilahs of Biafra. Did you hear me? Hashtag Delilahs of Biafra. Because that is exactly what they are. When we are reading Bible, you don't understand that everything that is happening in this life is in the Bible. For those of you who follows my Sunday services sometimes, I said, why we have Bible is that whatever that is going to happen to us in this life is already in the Bible. So I am making it as a declaration today. Anywhere you come across on Facebook, anywhere on social media, where the people falls into this category of what I have just described now, tag them Delilahs of Biafra. On this note, I will bring this broadcast to an end. And remember, tomorrow is a very wonderful day. We are having the ex-commissioner of police of the Aran Island Republic. Don't miss it. It's going to be a very interesting discussion. It is all about Biafra. But remember, today, one thing you know is that we have now activated an hashtag called the Delilahs of Biafra. You know those who have fallen into the categories of going deep into the activities of the IPOB, only to look for something to sabotage, only to look for what to gossip about when they are out of IPOB. And if you come across this kind of people, tag them as the Delilahs of Biafra. Good night from here. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Ududua Republic. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless our wife. They will accept my prayer. May God bless the Eastern Security Network. God bless IPOB worldwide. And may God bless Mazin Amdekano. Good night.
This is Eastern Security Network.
Arusi numere Biafra boso. Ajomo numere Biafra boso. Yo la so tani hojo numere Biafra boso. Numere Biafra.
From July 1967. Indigenous.
on the beat.